I don't know. In some ways, it's almost like we flipped the switch and now it's fall.
Like fall behind me here too. Lower sun, beautiful blue sky, a true sterling day out here in the WNEP backyard. You really can't beat this. What a great view this evening. Great view of the wind farm over there in Bear Creek. Wind turbines are churning away pretty slow. Not much of a breeze out here, but I think those are going to be churning a little harder over this weekend with Lee passing by to our east. Wind picks up a little bit, not a lot of it, but a little bit. Here's how we started the morning off. It was chilly, dare I say. Got into the upper 30s in places like Lopez, all the way down to 37 degrees. 44 is pretty popular from Hunlock Creek, Dewshore, Taylor. Elysburg not far behind there, checking in at 45. Here's where we stand now. It warmed up nicely this afternoon. We made it into the low 70s, maybe a little cooler than average, but still, what a sweet afternoon with that pristine blue sky for so many of us for a good chunk of the day. And now our evening looks great too. High school football games, the weather pretty much perfect. Now, when you look from our Wilkes-Barre camera, you can see some clouds off in the distance off to the east. That is from Hurricane Lee, which will be bringing some impacts to some of the New England states. For us, a little breezy this weekend. We'll see a few clouds. But other than that, we're going to be in A-OK shape. But there's the leading edge of Lee, that cloud cover. That's what we're seeing from our valley cities out through the Poconos. And Lee is going to be impacting, again, coastal New England, Cape Cod, the islands up into Bar Harbor, Maine, and over into Nova Scotia, too, with rain and wind. Here's the latest cone of uncertainty, as it's known, from the National Hurricane Center. You can see its turn, and then it's going to be heading up towards the high latitudes. So passing by this weekend, there's some real high surf along the coast. So if you have some plans to head down the Jersey Shore this weekend, watch for dangerous rip currents. They'll be rocking and rolling. The wave action is just going to be huge. Cool temperatures tonight, once again running into a whole bunch of valley fog that'll take until about 8, 9 o'clock tomorrow morning to lift. Temperatures cool again, maybe a degree or two warmer than what you had this morning, but no doubt a taste of fall is in the air once again this weekend. Those frost advisories in effect again too for those same counties they were last night through the northern Alleghenies until 8 o'clock in the morning. We may find some readings there as cold as about 35 degrees. For the weekend, though, it does look nice. Tomorrow, there'll be a few clouds. Lee's hanging out to our east. Temperatures in the low 70s. Sunday, looks like there's a better bet for a few showers popping up by the afternoon as we've got another frontal system moving in from the west. But there will be a couple of things to look up for this weekend. On Saturday, tomorrow evening, look low on the horizon. You'll see the planet Mars and a very slender crescent moon. Again, pretty low on the horizon. And then shortly after that, at 8:10, great view of the International Space Station flyover. That's happening at 8:10. It lasts 7 minutes, a good long pass. Look to the west, southwestern sky. That solid white dot will be buzzing off to the northeast. Now on Sunday, we are tracking some showers. Looks like an afternoon kind of a deal. You can see some of the green blobs moving through. So Sunday afternoon does look a little busy and into the evening too with some of these showers. There may be a lingering one in early Monday morning, but it's going to kick out of here pretty quick. Now I know we're pretty sensitive to the rain situation after what unfolded last weekend. We're not looking at a lot of rain out of this. Generally speaking, a quarter to a half an inch of rain all told between later Sunday afternoon into the wee hours of Monday morning. So not expecting any kind of additional flooding concerns, which is great. And then you can see what lies beyond that in the 7-day. I see a trifecta of sterling days. Starts on Tuesday, lasts through at least Thursday. Probably can push it to Friday too, we'll see. But I didn't want to get a little overzealous there with 4 sterling days in a row. We don't want to be too spoiled here. I think we may have to settle for just 3, but we'll see what Mother Nature throws our way.
It's okay to be spoiled.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We can be spoiled with that kind of weather, that's for sure.
All right, John.
Thank you, John.